That is, the need may arise to support a joint venture project wherein participants are not all utilizing Smart 3D as their 3D authoring tool. Smart 3D solutions are being designed to specifically address such needs. This is an added example of the flexibility and extensibility afforded by the design constructs of the R3D approach, as well as an example of the value generated by leveraging proven technologies already available in Process Power and Marine's 3D solutions. This schematic utilizes an offshore project as a use case, more specifically the design of an FPSO. We see in this case that Smart Marine 3D is being used by one of the principals to design the hull structure and molded forms for the vessel. Using R3D, the contractor is able to attach 3D information from another participant working on a portion of the topside. This contractor is an EPC using Smart Plant 3D. This scenario alone demonstrates a compelling example of the power and flexibility afforded by R3D, as it allows a shipbuilder and an EPC specializing largely in oil and gas design to communicate seamlessly with one another, yet to do so while using the tools that they are most familiar with and which present the lowest risk to their individual business concerns. This value proposition notwithstanding, the heterogeneous capabilities of R3D do not end there. By leveraging capabilities proffered by other 3D solutions, specifically Smart Plant Review Publisher, in this case, PPM is extending the capability such that data from third-party 3D authoring tools can be referenced by these contractors as well. This can include PDMS data, for example. Hence, a third participant can generate data for the project, represented in green here, using their corporate standard 3D tool. Even though that tool happens to be PDMS, the other participants using Smart 3D applications can still access that participant's data, using it for visualization, measurement, interference detection, and even basic drawings generation. A goal of PPM in developing our 3D capability has in fact been to treat our 3D data in a ubiquitous fashion, regardless of its source. That is, our 3D data is our 3D data, and it will behave largely the same regardless of whether it comes from PDMS or Smart Marine 3D or Smart Plant 3D. It retains intelligence, and that basic information can still be accessed by the designers and engineers on the project. Yet this powerful data sharing capability is also based upon lightweight data, highly portable data, and an extensible architecture. In fact, the data can come from other sources, including XMPlant, and it will still attach and behave largely like our 3D data generated by the Smart 3D applications. Intergraph feels this open source approach will greatly facilitate the number and type of projects that your company can bid on when using the Smart 3D products, and will allow participation without significant cost or risk exposure on your part. And again, this technology is intended to be extensible. Whatever new 3D data source rears its head in the future as a must-participate tool, Intergraph Process Power Marine should be able to easily extend R3D to handle that data as well. How was Process Power Marine able to develop such a simple yet powerful and flexible capability in a minor point release? There are a lot of reasons, not the least of which are some really talented employees and advisement from our many valued customers. In addition to these, however, a big part of it has been the utilization of existing, proven technologies that were at our disposal. As listed here, some of these come from our proven visualization solution, Smart Plant Review. The graphics visualization capabilities, data associativity, and conversion capabilities of that tool were leveraged into this capability. Likewise, Intergraph has been investing in the sophisticated architectural constructs of Smart Plant and Smart Marine 3D for many years now, and those investments are paying off handsomely by enabling a solution of this type. Take away even one of Smart 3D's data centricity, object-oriented program model, rules-based engine design, associativity engine, or its route solver, and the R3D value proposition is greatly diminished, or frankly, may not be possible at all, much less capable of being done in a single point release. The potential impact of these solutions to 3D Workshare is self-evident, in that workflows that were not previously feasible will now be well within reach. This, in turn, will deliver real value to your organization in three primary ways. The first of these is through lowered cost. This will be affected via the simplicity of the approach. It is easy to understand and will require virtually no retraining of staff. Adding to the cost reduction is the ubiquitous nature of the approach in that it is independent of the database platform, software version, or even the catalog data. Participants can manage these enterprise decisions independently and, as such, can be held to a higher level of accountability. The security designed into PPM's 3D Workshare solutions offer value to your organization as well. Your intellectual property remains within your corporate domain and as such is 100% secure. Likewise, sensitive project data that you are contractually or legally obligated to maintain is never exposed to parties lacking proper clearance. And once again, the R3D approach affords a highly extensible mechanism for meeting a wide variety of 3D Workshare needs. This even includes the ability to bring in third-party data or other 3D data formats that may arise in the future. Simply stated, we cannot predict with certainty what those future requirements for 3D Workshare might be. What Intergraph can predict, however, and can do so with a high level of certainty, is that whatever those future requirements might be, we will be there to help you identify and address those needs.